Hey guys, this is Brad with Crier Mobile Detailing here in Dallas, Texas. Today I wanted to shoot a video on how to wash your car or truck if you don't have access to water. We live in an apartment here in uptown Dallas, so it's hard for us to find a place to wash it. So I'm going to take it to the manual car wash, do a 2-bucket wash method on it, bring it back to the rooftop, use my generator for my vacuum, and do the interior and exterior finish on this. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy, and we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. Went and washed the truck. It was pretty busy at the car wash today, so the footage wasn't great. And I got back here and realized that I left my tripod sitting there. Went back to find it and it was gone, so I'm having to use a makeshift tripod, so I hope this turns out well. But the point of this video is, if you don't live in a house or have access to a water source, you can always take it to a manual car wash, hand wash it. I use my 2-bucket method, as you'll see on the video. And that'll help you prevent swirl marks you get when you go through the automatic car wash. And you just have more control of what you put on it. And I used my wheel cleaner and it turned out pretty good. So we're gonna, here in a minute, we'll just do an interior detail, and then I'm gonna hit the outside with some P&S bead maker. It's my favorite stuff I use as a topper at the end of every wash. Give you about a month of protection depending on your conditions. But anyway, I guess we'll get started on this. Thanks again for watching. Makeshift tripod I was talking about right there. You got to do what you can do. So at the car wash, I did my floor mats, and they turned out pretty good. Just got them upside down. I washed them and then I conditioned them. I just don't want the sun beating down on them, so I got them flipped upside down. And my setup is I have this little cart where I keep all my things in, my detailing stuff. So today I'm going to condition and clean my leather. I have some fabric guard protector, tire shine. I got some Clarify Car Pro window cleaner, and one of my favorites, the 303 aerospace protectant. For the interior cleaner, I have them in these generic bottles, but I'll be using P&S Express Clean, I believe, Express Interior Clean, and then a bead maker. And then for my detail brush, I have a bunch of different ones, but I found this one at Home Depot. All it is a paintbrush that's got a little edge to it, kind of a square rectangle shape. So I like using that, and it foams up really good. Have my rigid, and I'm up here. I got a really nice view of Dallas. There's hardly ever anyone up here on this roof, so I like to come up here and work. And then my power source is my generator. My truck bed's a little messy, but we'll go ahead and get this fired up. Super easy. Predator 3500. Got this at Harbor Freight. Love this thing. So let's go make sure the economy throttle's off. Hit start. As soon as that green light goes on, you slowly turn it to run. Let that warm up for a minute. So this is pretty much my setup. When I go do a detail job, I have access to water source. I usually ask them in advance, and no one ever seems to have a problem with it. I'd like to get a water tank, but with this tonneau cover on the back here, it's hard to find a low profile. I've looked around. I looked online, and they have them, but the shipping's probably more than the tank itself everywhere I look, so I'll still keep my eye out on that. But the truck turned out pretty good. I was able to clean the wheels and tires, knock all that dirt that's been on there from the storms we've had the past few weeks. The interior isn't too bad, but I'll definitely hit these door panels. The dash got a little bit of dirt on it right there. And then I'll clean my leather. And these are aftermarket leather seats. I got these at leatherseats.com. They're out of Oklahoma City. It's my second time I've used them, and they do a great job. Really nice. Not a flaw in them. I went with the 100% leather, so there's no vinyl on them whatsoever. The only thing that's not leather is maybe the underside carpet. This part right here. But they do a really good job. They'll match them to your car, whatever color you want, customize them. And like I said, I went with 100%. It's called Ecstasy leather. It's their top end leather they sell, but because I bought the base model XL, the STX, so I just added the leather to it. But everything else in it is really nice. It's a good truck. I love it. So got the generator started. I'm gonna get the vacuum fired up, and we'll get going on the interior clean. Alright guys, that concludes our video for today. I can't thank you enough for watching. I wish I could have gone more in depth, but without a tripod, I'm not really good at shooting video with one hand, so I'll go on eBay and order me another one. Fortunately, I only spent like 15 bucks on it. But truck turned out great. I hadn't cleaned it in a while. It was good to get that dirt off and get some shine back into it. I'll give you a quick walk around. And then once again, thank you so much. And if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys.